How do we feel out there today?
Amazing, really good in general.
Mendy said it went real well except for the 2 mistakes. You pretty much agree with that, Bilal?
Yes, I agree with that. And I don't see the first one as a mistake, but it's part of the game. You know how it is.
What do you think of the atmosphere out there?
Yeah, I think the wind and all that, because he hit it very high, and I think that it was kind of like probably out of the stadium, talking about, and the wind helped that ball to carry more. But the other one, yeah, it was a mistake that I made.
What about the atmosphere with the fans today, opening day?
Amazing, man, amazing. I think personally it's something that helps me to get better. But it's amazing, and I can't wait to see them the rest of the season like that, same way.
Freddie, how nice was it?
The lift your offense gave you? Lift your offense gave you. Coming back out in the second inning, what was that feeling like for you?
Amazing, man. I asked them earlier today before the game. I said, I need some runs from you guys. But damn, that's crazy.
Runs.
Yeah.
Against a really good pitcher.
Yeah, great pitcher. It wasn't his day today, but it's part of the game.
How did that offense help you settle down to going into those second and third innings?
I think it's very important for us as a starting pitcher. It gives you a little bit, not confidence, but more space to attack the hitters and not be afraid of get more contact. And that's what happens today. It helps me to get through to them easier, or maybe with using less pitches than normal. And it's amazing all the time that as a starting pitcher you get that support from the hitters.
You are using your slider more today, and typically throughout your career you've gotten more swings and misses from it. How do you feel like emphasizing the slider more is going to help you in 2026?
I think the confidence that I have in the slider so far or this year has been way better, and it's a pitch that I look forward to keep using more often, like today.
Freddie, what was your reaction when Alvarez challenged that ball forward?
I knew right away, so I think that I tried to challenge it, but maybe because it was the first time I didn't know how to do it. I know, of course, how it is. It's tapping your head, but he did it right away. I think that we were both on the same page. I was about to do it too.
Beside the slider,
yeah.
Beside the slider, what else worked for you, and what could you work on a little bit?
I think everything was great. I didn't have the chance to use the changeup so much today, but it was there available too. But I think everything in general was really good. I had a great feeling of the fastball too.
Freddie, a new team, packed house, and Mendy said you had the same smile on your face coming into today that you always do. How do you maintain that composure, given what the stage was today? I
think like I said before, it's part of myself, and I cannot put so much pressure on myself. Like the day that I pitch, like thinking about anything so much, it doesn't work for me. I just be myself every day, even the day that I pitch in the morning, and I try to bring the Freddy Peralta that I am every day.
Did it feel any different jogging out to this mound as opposed to the one in Milwaukee or even any other one, but in a different uniform? Yes,
I don't know how to explain you right now what is the difference, but it feels different. Yeah, of course. The energy from the first pitch to the last one, you can feel it.
¿Cómo te sentiste en el debut ahora, Freddy?
Excelente, muy bien, muy bien.
¿Cómo puedes describir ahora ese debut?
Creo que exitoso, porque al final del día lo que yo siempre trato de buscar cuando estoy lanzando es ganar el juego, darle la oportunidad al equipo de ganar. Eso es lo primordial para mí y eso fue lo que se logró.
Gracias.
Yeah. All right.
Is the barbecue a go tonight? The barbecue a go tonight? First one?
I wish. I don't know. You never know. So I'm going to keep it in secret. It may happen, yeah.
Down 1-2 against Skenes was impossible to hit in most situations, especially with 2 strikes. I wonder what you, as a guy who later on had a 13-pitch at bat, I wonder what you think about that kind of at bat against that kind of pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, it's you want to have at bats like that against everybody, but it's important to have at bats like that against a guy like that, especially 3-2 laid off a slider, which is not easy to do. So yeah, I mean, everybody up and down was great today.
How much confidence did you guys get from that, coming back to Paul after giving up for first 2 runs in the first game?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first game, but I think it could give us a glimpse into what we want to be as a team. Getting down early, coming back against maybe the best in the game. that's good stuff. So I try to keep it going.
Those types of at-bats, though, you were just talking about, I mean, how much do those feed off each other? Like one guy has it, and it becomes easier for the next guy to have it.
Yeah, I mean, those are just as important as the big hit, you know. And also, I mean, at-bats like that help the next guy, you know. So, yeah, I mean, everybody seemed to have one today.
You're kind of known for being able to hit, especially with runners on base. Does your approach change? What is the key to that?
I mean, I think just competing. You know, I think that I would maybe tick and focus, but I think that I would love to have that focus all the time.
Just how much did the offense today show its potential? How dangerous it can be?
Yeah, I think that's what it showed today, was what we can do. You know, but I think a great offense brings it every day. So, you know, it's a good thing to build off for sure, but we'll look forward to doing more.
Well, can you just talk about the types of at-bats you had in that first inning, the team had in that first inning against Skenes, like what it says about a team when they can grind at-bats like that?
Yeah, just competitive. I think the goal of our team should be to be the most competitive at-bats every single day, and we did that for sure.
The team you were on last year was pretty good at that, competitive at-bats, putting the ball in play. How sustainable is a day like this process-wise over 162 for a lineup?
Yeah, I mean, we're human, so I'm sure we'll have our days. But, I mean, for the most part, you should be able to control your effort every day, you know, your competitiveness every day. So, you know, like I said, we'll have our days for sure, but we'll hold each other to the standard.
What did you guys think of Ben's first home run?
Yeah, it was awesome. He let it out rounding first, too, so that was cool.
Brett, you smoked that ball. What did you expect to happen after you hit it?
I was just talking about it, but worst case scenario, I was hoping it was going to be a sac fly, and then I saw Cruz kind of come in on it. So then I was like, let's keep running. So,
what did it mean to you to contribute here on opening day?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a really fun game. Our lineup was really special. Put together a lot of scrappy at-bats, and then Freddy, bullpen. It was awesome.
Brett, when you look at the journey that your career has been to this point, I mean, what goes through your mind, the fact that you're here on opening day with a big hit to support your pitcher and a win here for the Mets?
Yeah, I mean, that's an individual question, but I think we just got a really big team win out there, and I respect your question a lot. I think I've been through a lot of adversity, but it does mean a lot for me to contribute. But I think the bigger thing is we just got a W on opening day. So.
What was it like watching Carson Bench hit that home run?
Unbelievable, really, really cool. I think if I'm remembering correctly, Alvy hit a home run on his first hit, maybe, and I think I did it too. So, well, I know I did it, but but no, it was really, really special, and I'm super happy for him.
Talk about the emotion that you had when you got the third on that triple. You seem like you're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just they got on us early, and then just to turn around and be able to respond in the bottom of the first was huge. So.
The way that you grinded on at bats as a ball club starting in the first inning, how much do you think that weighed on Skenes?
I think it was huge. I think even the at bats that ended in strikeouts, I think we battled really, really hard. I remember Bo getting to so many 3-2 counts. I know he might have had a couple strikeouts today or something, but I mean, he was grinding. The strikeouts that I had too, I was trying to grind, get the pitch count up, and then all through the lineup, I feel like we were super scrappy today.
How much does it help you in that spot to see Luis see 10 pitches right before you step up against Skenes in the first?
It's huge. That's what we harp on. We're a complete lineup, and if you wear the pitcher down, then somebody in our lineup's going to get a mistake and do some damage with it. So.
Brett, you were one of the few guys in that lineup today that's been here the last couple of years. How good was it to get a lot of the new guys involved? They're a big part of this win. A lot of the new guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's huge. I think 1 through 9, really, really good at bats, and it showed with 11 runs out there. So.